All right, there we go. And then Donjons and Dragons. Boop. All right, here we go. All right. So this is what the map is looking like presently. And then I'm going to add more of these fillers. So how do I... Oh, yeah, there we go. Then I got to add stuff over here. And all that business. And then maybe edit some of this stuff. Lots of things to do yet. Lots of things to do yet. How detailed am I getting? Don't you judge me. Listen. Listen. Shut up. Already too detailed? Nonsense. Don't judge me. Looks like a complete city? Nah, this is first draft, you know? This is the light pass. I still have to work on all like the names of all of the like major buildings, you know? There's like lots of temples and things that I've got to like get in there. It is a city place, and they head off to the next town. Well, it's my job to make them feel like this is the place to be, you know? If they are like, well, this place fucking sucks, and then want to move on, then I have not done my job. All right. Anywho. If you thought that the stream was going to get more exciting than watching me do this, you're incorrect. Hold on, I gotta check something. Yeah, it's a thought. Okay. Oh, gosh. To riddle them a saying in the city you spent... No. No. Yeah, this is each by hand. Yeah. What do you want? You expect me to just do this? Oh, absolutely not. By the way, that's how every single building so far has been placed. And also all of the trees. Also, the wall. It took me a while to sort of get this fade effect that I wanted. I hate this song. Actually, let's do different music. Let's do different music. Yeah, there we go. What is this for? It's for the D&D campaign that me and some of the streamers that I know are doing. It's just a Zen garden painting. I mean, I want this one. We are, yeah. So one thing that we've talked about that I haven't actually really worked on, I don't know if Toast is still out there, because I honestly don't know if I'm going to have time to really even set it up. But we talked about making it much more focused for the viewer, which is not what it's been previously. Previously, it's been more about the players that we have and making sure that they have a good experience, because I'm playing with all people who have not played before. Now a number of them have played a bunch, but when we started, it was the first time. What we did was you were able to see behind the DM screen, essentially, which I thought was really cool. Where are all the wells? There's one right here. There's one right here. There's one right here. There's one right here. Marketplaces. Well, we've got the bazaar right here, which is a little bit different than the marketplace, but there's also. Got anything else for me? Out here, there are no wells. So the idea is, by the way, that's all this stuff. These, I haven't super settled on the name. I've been calling them the displaced, and that's just kind of stuck. Sorry. There's boring. Yeah. No. Anyway, so the city used to, be much more circular out this way, and then there was an event that happened, and it drowned most of the city right through there, right? So. What are the buildings mostly built out of? It varies depending on the neighborhood. Man, I might have to take a break here in a second. I'm not feeling good. Ugh. Yeah, some out of wood, some out of stone brick. The colors as I have them are not like the actual physical colors of them. That's just what I'm using as a representation for the different neighborhoods. By the way, pixels. It's all pixels. Instant beachfront property, indeed. I don't want this one. Sell the houses to Ben. Fucking Aquaman. Oh, yeah. I have to write a business plan for my business class, but I'm not an entrepreneur, so I'm stuck trying to pick a business I want to do. Oh, I don't want a restaurant or brewery. How about a 3D printing company? And then send me your business plan. Do. Print shop would actually be a good idea. Yeah. That is selfish, but not bad. There it is. What about a stream, like a streamer? No, actually, serious business. You could do. Actually, an actual like print shop would be interesting. Probably go for something which is more service as a product. If I were to actually make an actual, you know what? Honestly, what I think businesses that have like really good business plans would be like self-storage places. Self-storage. Can you imagine? That shit's nuts. Actually insane. Airsoft bar? There you go. That'd be cool. Operate in a small city with 250-ish thousand people, if not on mine. All you need is an empty building. like, and like, I guess a non-zero amount of business hours where people could sign up for them. But yeah, no. And there's probably something to the reality of actually having one that I don't presently know, right? What is that? There it is. I can remember what the hotkey was. 8? Nope. 6. Something like that. House and business clean. The window washers of our buildings are a pretty sweet deal. Money laundering for drugs, right? Or secure document shredding. That's not bad fun. I always wondered how hard it would be to operate an arcade these days. I don't know, man. We have arcades that we're carrying around in our fucking pockets. You know what I mean? Feels like a harder sell. Then there's the nostalgia factor. In Chicago, there's a number of barcades, which have an appeal otherwise. Up, down, very popular adult arcade. I don't know what that is. Tabletop video game, tavern style cafe, and community centers. A business plan then? Yeah, honestly, that would be cool. No, barcades are fun as fuck, for sure. Be worried about drunks wrecking your vintage Tron machine. Exactly. Dave & Buster's seems successful. I mean, because they actually also have like the restaurant part of it too. If you're talking about just arcade, it's a little harder. Which isn't Uptown's the name of the arcade, gotcha. Which isn't to say that you couldn't do it, just Let's go with that. Hey, Kelsey, how you doing? Welcome on in. Doing very zen map building right now. Because I feel like butts. Have a room you rent and an office because rented it for D&D groups? Maybe. There's one similar called the Weeb scene. Hold on, there's one that has a similar, but in the Weeb scene. Oh, I understand. I thought it was called the Weeb scene. I'm like, called Gamers Heaven. It has like 5-6 spots being out of South Florida. Yeah, like an airsoft bar could definitely be a thing, for sure. Escape rooms. That honestly, I would. I'd fucking love to own an escape room. Like an escape room place, not like an escape room. Just one room in my house. You have to escape from it. Come on down. Could be fun. Yeah. And who would you be locking in your personal escape room? Just passers-by. Sounds like a red room. That's different. No, we got 2 rooms. One you're supposed to escape from. The other one you stay there. Yeah, I'm with Matt teacher. Hope you had a good night. Hope you had a lot of fun. And I hope you're safe, lady. I can escape it. Smuggles in grenade. Ha ha. Not true. The old places like Discovery Zone or Circus Capers. Or the new trampoline rooms. Honestly, that wouldn't be bad either. Although that, like, liability, I feel like has to be... I know you're going to get people to sign off on it and stuff, but I feel like the liability there has got to be at least kind of a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? Something like that, maybe. Yeah. No, an escape, like the escape room, being able to design puzzles all the time like that'd be fucking rad. Don't think we could do it here with our laws/bylaws for an airsoft bar. Really? I wouldn't have known that. Yeah. Let's actually go to what? I forget the. Oh, it's like okay. Forget what the hotkeys were. There. Yeah. I know I should eat more of this, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. You have to look into it. I mean, we're talking about a fake business plan, right? So there's definitely other things that you could have as your business instead. If Japan can do it? Do they have it in Japan? That's really interesting. That's very interesting. But yeah, no, I mean, airsoft, I mean, basically all you need is some fucking plywood, you know? Joanna's huge into airsoft. I would... Huh. I don't think I knew that. A U.S.-based cat cafe. There you go. Bring the cat cafes to the U.S. Or just whatever other... Try that again. Whatever other animal. What if you had like an owl cafe? Just get a bunch of owls, which is probably perfectly legal. But... and then, you know, get some coffee and then you're good. Call it the Hoot. Used to have a ton of paintball ones around, and that was actually what we did use on Force and Force training. I don't know. Yeah, no. That'd be good. There are 2 cat... Oh, okay. All right, well, I haven't been to a cat cafe in the U.S. I'm also slightly allergic to cats, so that would probably potentially not end super well for me. We have a bar/lunch spot that allows you to bring your own dog. Oh, I love that. Man, that's... Oh, yep. Yep. That's one thing that I do miss. You did not know Cat Cafe was a thing? Yeah, absolutely is. Absolutely is. Like goat yoga. Now, an airsoft strip club. There you go. First of its kind. Yeah, or a climbing place. Yeah. With some of those, if you are able to sell subscription plans, I feel like those would do well. Because a lot of people will get the subscription and then not fucking go. You know? It's like actually, honestly, just like a gym. That's... All right. Saskatchewan does not? Really? Huh. That's interesting. I would not have expected that, actually. Just dancing 90% naked? Are strippers 90% naked where you're from? I mean, without the sort of... is it really philosopher? Interesting. Oh. Without the... cultural implications of it. Seems like not too bad a gig. Regina? It's Regina, right? Had a strip club, was dancers, and they had to dance in slightly revealing clothing. That's it. Weird. How is that? Okay. I feel like you could go to other clubs and just get that kind of for free, you know? Fear of organized crime. Oh. Okay. Honestly, so I've been to a strip club. I did not want to go at the time, but I got super drunk. And it was from a buddy of mine's bachelor party. And we went out to a steak place and had a shit ton of drinks and got steak. And then we all hopped into the car, and I had told them that when we go, I would like to be dropped off because I didn't care to go. And then I go to this next place, and there's a cover charge, and I'm like, well, that's bullshit. And then all of a sudden, there's naked people, and I'm like, where the fuck are we? But I expected it to be weird and gross and uncomfortable, and it super wasn't. Honestly, it was like a party. I did not think that I was going to enjoy myself, and it ended up being a lot of fun. That's my take on strip clubs that nobody asked for. I had spent many nights going to drag Marines out of them so they wouldn't spend their entire paycheck on the girl they just knew, though. Oh, no. Yeah. Oop, what in the hell? Undo all of that. Yep. I get that. That's different. Oops. Jeez. That's an entirely different story. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. She's like, no. We're gonna get married. I just need to give her $10,000. We're gonna get married. All I need to do is pay this cover charge. Spend way too much time on a map that nobody cares about but me. It's the most DK thing I've ever done, ever. Hey, Scott, welcome on in, dude. How you doing? Hello, hello. Doing a nice, chill little stream right here. Hell yeah. What? Damn it. What weight are these on? 2. These are all on 1. Awesome. Love that for me. And that's how it's saying to. What? Any favorite cars? I'm not so much a car guy. I've previously aspired to be a car guy. Not so much my thing. Whoops. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's also like bunches of like random boxes and crap too, all over the place. And you're able to see when I have it like this. Just make it look more alive, you know? And all these boxes are also individually placed. $1970 Dodge Challenger. Ooh. Get behind that. Might put more, like one. There. For El Camino's, nice. Consider saving your work. Thanks. Bum. I never got super into cars. I don't know why. My brother did. He was big into cars. It's like one of the few things that my brother got super into. My older brother got super into that I never took to. Where basically everything else that he got into, I got into. Space on these out a little bit more, I think. And get them to be more spaced as they get further away from the wall. Had a little MG Roadster. Oh my God. He was 6'4". It's a big man getting out of a little car. With an Isuzu Trooper? I don't think I know what an Isuzu Trooper is. I'm going to search it. What's an Isuzu Trooper? Oh, it's just like a kind of a Jeep. Weird. Yeah, I almost got a Jeep when I got the car that I've got now. I almost got a Jeep. Ended up not getting a Jeep. Let's see this one. Oh my goodness, look at it. Dang. Euro any kind of car? Yeah, that's totally true. I mean, well, it depends. Not any, but like a lot. When you first started working in otolaryngology, so your nose and throat. One of the docs was a Porsche guy, and he really wanted me to buy one of his. And I was like, Doc, I can't afford the spare parts for this thing. Dear Doc, you and I have different pay grades. Oops. I said, you want me to say Porsche? And I'm about a 4.5, yeah. Yep. Drove it only during the summer. I can't imagine having that kind of a luxury item. You hated for messing with like it? That's funny. Mm-hmm. Oh man, like it'd be fun to own one of those, Inika, but I wouldn't want to drive it anywhere ever. You know, I would never drive it ever. I'd be like, all right, this lives in my garage. Sometimes I look at it. So yeah, for Canada even, can you imagine? That's a further point. You're totally right. Is he going the right thing? There. What do I drive? I have a vehicle that I purchased a couple of years ago that I got for the excellent gas mileage because I was living in Virginia. And it's a 14-hour drive from Virginia to where my parents live in Green Bay. So I got a Prius. I was looking at a Prius or a Jeep and decided to go with the gas mileage. I feel much better about my Prius when I am not single. Know what I mean? Oh my gosh. That is actually a fucking cool car. You can't fucking beat the savings, man. Like it. People complain about gas prices, and I'm like, I have an 8-gallon gas tank, and it gets me like 450 miles. You know, like new Ford Maverick. I wouldn't mind a Rivian. It's the new electric car company. I actually have a factory here in town. I don't know that they're going to be a success long term, but I do like the truck. Bought a Challenger? Oh no. Yeah, if I drove a Challenger, I'd probably be more cognizant of how much gas costs. Diesel converted Model T. Goodness. Oh. Man, the Model T truck, I understand. Sorry. It's different than the Model T. I was going to throw money at 4 wheels that I was going to use. Probably McLaren. Oh. Yeah, I'll just pick up a quick Bugatti. Yeah, T-Man, I'll tell you what, that's one thing too. Now, like since COVID, I've put on so few miles on my car. It's insane. But now that I've been doing all the softball stuff with my niece, it is, it is been a lot more driving. Fuck Bugatti. What's wrong with Bugatti? Also, yeah, hi, Serenade. How are you? Drove my Camaro from Seattle to Michigan, taking the scenic route in 2019. 5,000 miles, average 32 miles per gallon. That's not bad, actually. Fuck Bugatti, fuck Lamborghini. My Model T is all I needy. Hey, Si. Insist on playing Smash Brothers in the lobby of the hotel. Okay. I own a 2012 Ford Focus that is fully paid off. You may think that sounds nice. You'd be right. If I don't have to spend $1,500 to $3,000 on it every year for maintenance, oh no. Speaking of that, I need to get my oil changed sometime pretty soon here. The problem with that is I don't like it. It just costs money. The car already has oil. Just use what you got, car. No, that's overdue. Got it. Had a 3rd-gen Camaro in high school. My gosh. My goodness gracious. It's team bonding. Currently have a first gen Xterra. Only 3 leaks that I know about. Oh no. For 26? No temple. The market, anything that would be sold is just going to be sold from these shacks themselves. So I'm not going to make it any kind of fancy. And the water would come from the nearby river. Yeah. Poverty. Fun. Do 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 do. So half of it's on fire and the other half is dying of dysentery. Poggers. Mm-hmm. What did I miss now? Oh, last year the power steering went, and this year I had an axle leak in the tire arm control. Oh my gosh! Damn. Borrowing cars, and that's good. How many gaming sessions are planned for the city? At least one, Martin. At least one. Can't wait. Don't you judge me. It's the capital city of the nation that they're now in. So, should hopefully do well enough. You replace the gasket on your fuel pump? That can cause some fucking big issues. See if I can do this one. Because because I want it to be more spread out so that I don't have to pay much attention to what I'm placing. That'll something like that. And I have to go back through and redraw the ground. Or not draw, but like, make it look like this. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just starts wildly swinging. No, you won't be able to do it. They all have doors. Yeah. Get the exact details on each one. Oh my God, can you imagine? Ugh. Since you paid for it this week, oh no. Yeah, man. Car troubles are one of the worst. Actually, speaking of car trouble, on my way to softball practice today. Oops. On my way to softball practice today. Well, not practice, softball. My niece had a pitching lesson today. I don't know if it was from a car around me, but I smelled oil. And I was like, let's hope that's not for me. Oh, when she goes to pick the log, the guitar breaks down. Oh man, that pretty much tracks, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. By the way. Appreciate it very much. Whoop. In school, I had to do assignments twice to understand them. Interesting. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Nope. Yeah. That's a very small difference. No one's going to know but me. But you know what? I'm going to know. Okay? Okay. How many languages are spoken in this city? I don't know if I have like a number list offhand, but let me show you the document. Whoops, wrong. What the hell? What am I doing? That was weird. Milanote just freaked out on me. Minimally, variants of Dwarven, Gnomish, several human languages, Elvish, Goblin, Halfling, in addition to others. Basically all the language. Very much a melting pot of a place. Yeah. Oop, gosh, hold on. Nope. I thought that I would try that. Thought it'd be okay. Nah, I hate it. I'm gonna keep on placing them one by one. Hello, Jesus.
Maximum Derek.
Indeed. Suppose thanks for the 411, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I know that this is kind of a weird, chiller stream. If anybody has like D&D questions that they want to ask, I'd love to answer any. When I finish this, will I share the final map on Discord so we can all use your hard work in our own campaigns and not have to put the hours making it you have? Yeah, absolutely. Actually, the idea is to have a world anvil set up so people can use the whole world as much as they want, which would be neat. One of the trickiest things with homebrewing a campaign is knowing or having enough stuff planned, but not too much stuff planned. That's one thing that I'm worried about for our next session. I'm like, am I going to have enough planned? Am I going to have too much planned? or like we don't even, it doesn't even happen because they get off on some other tangent. I go through like binge sessions of watching some, Bill. Yeah. I mean, Critical Role, obviously. Mercer. Stupid perfect hair. And stupid perfect career. Ugh. What a jerk. Like I said, for next week's show, I am stopped around episode 38 or so. Then with bullet points just to go with the flow and yeah. So much of it for me, I really love the being able to like interweave. I will say nothing. All right, fair enough. I mean, I know I can't really say anything either because that would be spoilers too. I'll have to catch up. I was gonna say, there's just I like weaving very complicated storylines and having reveals and things that like. I don't know. And for that, a lot of that stuff, I feel like I need to plan for it. Or even like, so I'm doing a fair amount of writing for this next one. Because it'll be these narrated sequences. And, yeah. All right. Boop doop 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 doop. Yeah. Yeah, Martin, that's kind of how it works, right? Where I was just like, I don't know how much I've got planned. Hopefully we'll be able to even get into the meat of it. And actually, one event, we'll say, has the potential to absolutely take like the whole fucking session, really. Manages to completely avoid all the people that have stories. So the way that these, I'm trying to think not to like have any kind of spoilers. The way that these are, they would be unavoidable. Also, they will pretty well start the session with it. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's part of the fun of it, to me. Yeah, exactly, Martin. Yeah. So like, that's one of the reasons that I had to do all the character background stuff for all of them, is that how I'm integrating all of it. So I think for me, that's important, right? Like otherwise you just have a piece of paper, not like a character. You know? I want to know the story of the characters' lives and crap like that. Oops. Use magical force that they couldn't cut down or burn when they became really out of character. Yeah, one thing. I mean, I hope that also that they remember their stuff. I don't know. I hope that it is a compelling storyline. That one. Yay. Look at all the progress we've made. So you can kind of get a sense of how much time the rest of this took. Oh boy. One thing that I got to do is name all of the districts. Got to do all that yet. Also, I realized what I should have done is given myself enough room to plausibly have it so that I could have like a completed map before this happened. I don't know. 1 through 15. This is District 1. It's like the Hunger Games method. Nah, I don't need to come up with names of them. Just number them. Easy. Boom, boom, boom. Just use a D&D language name for the color of the district? Oh, maybe. I mean, the colors are like happenstantial. That's not what the buildings actually look like. I'm just using them to sort of visually denote all of the different areas. So, yeah. I find it so hard to not just vomit exposition based on all the things. Indeed. Indeed. Like in Paris? What is that? What? Oh. I am unfamiliar with this word. Copy and paste. But yeah, it's like that. Oh, and then they just have it so that they're like, gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, they're also numbered, and some of them also have names. Interesting. I don't think I knew that there was a... Oh, no, not. Yeah, and I kind of got it pulled up on the other... I've got it pulled up on the other thing here, just kind of looking at stuff. That's very interesting. I did not know that. Oops. And they have separate governments. At least they did. That's very interesting. One thing that I sort of have is the idea that certain districts have much more of certain races. So like it's almost kind of ghettofied a little bit. And I don't know. Some part of me doesn't like that, but it's not like it isn't realistic. When you visit in the early 2000s, I don't like that the early 2000s were like 20 years ago. I don't like that. All right, great news. I don't think I have to drive to Green Bay on Monday. Yeesh. Yeah, right? It's so it's one of those things where like it'd be really neat to not have to have that play in, but that's just kind of the behavior of people. So it's not like it's wrong. Yeah, by trader culture. Yeah, absolutely. No. So the city itself is led by what I've been calling a septemvirate. It's like the triumvirate, only there's 7 people, basically. Like a silk district, yeah, makes sense. The swarf is such a good word. So dwarven? Were you trying to say dwarven instead of swarf even? Because swarf would be like, so a swarf is like a name for like metal sawdust. Think of it that way, right? So like when you're machining metal, that's that is what comes out. That's one of the names of it, right? And that would be kind of a fun name for like a dwarven district. Swarf. Be like calling a carpentry district wood chips. Good work. But good segue. Hey, there you go. I thought that you were saying. I was like, yeah, what a good name. What a good name for like a dwarven district. The Swarf. Hold on. I'm going to write that word down. I'm going to put that in the middle note I got. Pardon me. It's Worf. We're getting there, Nick. Let them know. Look at all the progress we've made. Look at all this. You know? Oops. Oh, God. All right. I did that. Slow and steady. New job has you overloaded with info? It can happen sometimes. It can definitely happen sometimes. Don't forget the Cinnamon District. Oh my God. Y'all, I cannot wait. Simran's, honestly, the more that I've worked on Simran as a character, more I'm kind of thrilled. Hey, Artful, how you doing? Happy Saturday. Oh, no kidding, Red Wolf. Dang. Artful, how was your evening? She should be a main character in the book I need to write. She'd be a main character in the book I need to write. What do you mean? I need to write a book? What? I didn't agree to this. But yeah, I like having the sort of mysterious character like that. Why are you so tired? See, smooth brain. In the past 5 days, I've gone from sitting on my ass crocheting dragons all day every day to hiking 3 to 5 miles a day. It's good. That's funny. Oh, yeah. I can't feel my butt. Hey, what happened to my shadows? The fuck? I just realized this. These ones have shadows and these ones don't. Is that a rendering thing? Hold on, I'm going to save this and then reload it. It's made of the same material as a bag of holding? That's definitely a thing. I've done that before. Specifically even with like magic shops kind of a thing. Where the place itself, you know, was a pocket dimension. Nope. Nope. That's still fucked up. Huh. So when I click on layer, it's not actually casting the shadow. These ones right here are. What the hell? Gain advantage on intimidate checks. Weird. I'm gonna just keep on going. But weird. I wonder if it's something to do with, like, the objects in the map? Like there's like a like a hardware. Yeah, and that's what I'm wondering. I wonder if I hit like some kind of rendering limit. I don't think so. I feel like I've seen other ones that are super wild like that. Looking at top, you'll not be surprised. What do you mean? Look at how much work we've done. You know? Ugh. Yep, I don't know. Don't know. Like it's rendering the shadow, but when I place it, then it's gone. Like you can see the shadow rendered before I place it, and when I place it, it's gone. Interesting. Getting kind of addicted? That's awesome. That's super good. Would love to disappear for days at a time again. That would be neat. Definitely some appeal to that. Hey, brother, how you doing? I feel like butts. When I selected a group that then did something, the shadow shut up. Oh yeah, no. So what I did was I selected this group of them, and then I changed the shadow type. So to this, but that's not the shadow type that I want. I want it to be the layer shadow, which is what all of these other ones have been. And that one's not working, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Oh, boy. Oh. I've been working on this for like 2 hours, and this is what I've done. problem. So why? What are you doing? Why no shadows? Shadows. And if I click on the different ones, like this one, no shadow. Same fucking settings as this one. And the only thing difference is the rotation. Actually, this one has saturation bumped for some reason. I might have been hitting a button without realizing it. You're right, Bill. You're right. I should just start over. That's a good point. Then it'll be better. Easy. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Yeah. There. Even though it doesn't have shadows for some fucking reason. Okay. Trying to decide how populated I want it to be once we get off down to this side. I know that I don't want any across the other side of the river. But I don't know what I want to do here. Hey, Rita, how you doing? Hello, hello. No shadow sections where all the clerics congregate get to sleep. Scare the shadows away. I might add... which one am I doing here? That one. Okay. Something like that. We put a marshland estuary on that side. On the left side is going to be mostly farmland and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, Bill. So that's what I mean. I'll figure out how to. Well, it looks like I'm able to put them on the different style of. Hold on, can't I? How do I? Is it this? Yeah. So then. I don't know. I might this might be a thing to like message them about and be like, hey, I'm getting some weird behavior on my map. What's up with that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Why is doing that? I don't know. Oh, on the right side? Maybe. I don't want marshland, actually. Well, I'm not going to put marshland just to get out of some work, you know? Now, if it made sense for there to be marshland, then I'd think about it. Yeah, Rita, that's what I'm kind of guessing. But I got my estuary over here. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah. But when I turned off, I hid. Okay, this is 1,723 stamps right here. There's 3,000 stamps in this layer. I wonder if that's something to do with it. Because it's on the same layer as all of the buildings. Bouncy house. Make it part of the lore. I mean, this area is supposed to be just kind of slums sort of thing. It'd be like in Game of Thrones. It'd be like Flea Bottom, parks and plazas. No, not here. Expect there to be some supplies scattered though. Oh yeah, absolutely. I just haven't done that yet. So I've got that here, right? You've got little boxes and stuff put all over the place. Oops. I also have a random shack in the middle of the street somehow. Some dunes with lagoons. Some dunes with lagoons that only come out during full moons, and they play show tunes. I approve. Their favorite fruit is prutons. Random, and they are full of goons. When you go there, you better watch your doubloons. Some goons. The rhyme's gonna stop soon. Anybody want a peanut? Shave. It's the rhyming district. They only talk in rhymes. It's like Cockney slang, but always. Excuse me. Need soapboxes and gallows? I do have soapboxes all around. Not so many gallows as yet. Why no public squares or parks or public squares? Whoops. Oh my God. Damn thing. No real parks, but there are some like little areas like this. And sort of within city blocks and things like that, you'll have lots of stuff like that. And not really parks per se, but definitely like more open areas that are meant for yeah. I forgot what I was going to make this. Hopefully I wrote it down. Yeah, city parks are like relatively modern, yeah. But definitely like some like when does Bowser show up and wreck everything? Good reference. I'm busy building my residential area. SimCity gave me a false sense of competency in terms of being able to be into urban planning. There's someone standing and complaining about everything. There'll definitely be plenty of that. Gotta get those high tops, hell yeah. That's one thing that makes Central Park particularly interesting, though. Just how there's so much. It's so big. There's so much. It's fucking fascinating to me that we held to it and didn't like slowly chop it up. I did, Jody. I did. Very, very little bit of it. It never grabbed me in the same way that those other games did. I don't know why. About a well-placed bridge. Indeed. Get some rest, Aurora. I'm kind of with you. Might only have a few more minutes in me here. Trying to push through. That's what she said. All right. Yeah, exactly, Martin. I was super excited for it. And then it was okay. I don't know. Just never got me. Yeah, exactly. Hope you can get some rest and feel better. That's probably the reason for that. If that started to happen, the people whose properties have been confiscated under eminent domain would have reason to come back at the government. Maybe. I don't know. But that would make sense. Like if there's more than just like, we did it because we thought it would be the right thing to do. There might be more to it than that, and that would make sense. Ugh. It's so weird. Just the shadows just fucking disappear. Oops, what happened up here? Making sure that I didn't accidentally place other ones before. That was annoying. I wonder if I should put all of those on a different thing. I'm going to, actually. You're very welcome, Martin. You're very welcome. It's sometimes we do the much more relaxing streams. Hold on, actually. What do I have on? Okay. I have just a bunch of buildings that are not on the right layer. Neat. Love that. Maybe some properties could be ruins. Well, there's a whole bunch of ruins. All of this underwater area down here, where the seawall had been demolished, and then a big portion of the city was sank immediately. And then, as the story goes, a number of the city's mages and things had to push the water back, and they had to build that. And then they had to rebuild all of the docks. And now all of the docks are on top of this. There's even a little sunken temple. Does it have angelfish? I don't know if I get the joke. I think there should be areas where even nicer districts. Hold on. I think there should be areas where even nicer districts people have let their homes fall into disrepair and look run down. Because it is a temple? Oh, angel fish. Okay. I thought there was, I was like, man. All right, now I get it. The angel, I was thinking of what game had a sunken temple that had angelfish in it. And I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was a way deeper thought. I didn't realize it was just a pun. Thought it was way deeper than that. Yeah, so I'm trying to decide if I want to have shacks all the way down this way. I do need to go through. Well, I think that I want to place all of these. Also, I kind of want to have names for these areas too. I haven't decided how I want to do that yet, though. What about farms? There's going to be farms off this way, and also outside of this visible map. Yeah, I could have farms here too. Yeah, I mean, this is the city wall right here, right? So, yeah, you could. Possibly. But no, with farming areas, I was thinking about having it this way. Horse training areas. I've got stables somewhere. Here's a stable. Here's a stable. They labeled. Just thinking that's a lot of people to feed? Yeah, absolutely. They have farm crop quick paint. I think there is like a... I don't know. Let's find... I think that there is like some kind of something. There's farm houses. That's different. Is it actually a texture? There is a texture. Yeah. So... Oh. That texture is not to the same scale as the rest of my... Not quite to the same scale. What is that? Green Flowers Alpha? Oh, interesting. Huh. I can change the scale, can I? Oh, I can, size. That's the size of the brush. Advanced settings? Ah, I can. You're totally right. I didn't even know that. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Jody. Appreciate that. Oh, where are the breweries? There's a couple of them. Hold on, let me get my labels out again. There's inns and here's a brewery right here. Glass blower. Some other stuff that I haven't placed yet. No, that's really interesting. There's other textures that I was looking at doing and didn't. Oh no. Hold on. There is like road textures, I think. Yeah. So like no microbreweries. Just wondering, since what you're doing looks pretty cool. Is Inkarnate any good? Yeah, I like it a lot. It makes me wish that Pink Floyd, that's what I've been doing all day. So if you've got that going on too, I apologize. What was I going to say? So the empty map and the tools with pay for this options and felt overwhelmed and decided to not try to use it what I was going for. Yeah, I mean, so I've used a lot of different map making tools in the past. The one that I had landed on for the longest time was, I think it's called Map Builder. But that was a like single off one shot purchase thing. Yeah, okay, there's also just fields too. Yeah. There we go. There. Yeah, so I'd be able to place these two and change the size as needed. Especially when they're a little tech literate. Man, so my father was having problems with his, and for the longest time, yeah. It's just, I was looking to make a world map, kind of like a globe, but for some reason I couldn't picture it with this. Yeah, no, one thing that so there's different like styles. Hold on. Let's save this right quick. One thing that you can do too. It takes so long for it to save now. And as I keep on adding more and more things. Testing the limits. Explore. There's people have lots of cool maps. And I can do by like style, right? Yes, let's do, is it world? Parchment world. So it's, it's the same tool. And what's cool too is I can also do this. Boop. And make it my own if I want to. Pink Floyd, that is exactly what I had, where my dad said the computer says it's powering down. And I'm like, what do you mean the computer says it's powering down? Why is this out of focus? Or like a low resolution? I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, so then I'm able to, edit stuff. I can pull this mountain out. Oops, I selected a whole lot of stuff. Give it time after I zoom in? Is it just a loading thing? Oh, really, Martin? Maybe. Well, for what it's worth, one of our players paid for the DM to be able to have this tool. So normally it's a loading thing. Oh, I don't think I realized. Well, anyway, I was just showing this as an example. Yeah, like you can really get, all sorts of ideas about it. Like, this is cool. Some people do some really cool stylized things. You can also import your own stamps, which is pretty cool. Maps like this, I think, are really, really neat, but I struggle to be able to make them in the same way. My brain goes top down. I find it harder to do this style. Turns out, Necklumdul, well, I mean, John is the one that did that. He knows how much I like it and where my current status is at. Sometimes I look at some other people's maps and I'm like, fuck, that looks so goddamn good. How do I do that? I want to do that. Look at this. It's amazing. This is beautiful. Look at this water. This water's so cool. I want the water. Yeah, Jody, I saw that they've had that. I don't know how to do it, but I have seen that they have that. I intend to do it. I see. I find isometric is just my brain just doesn't work that way. I go top down, probably because that's how I've always done maps. Like as a kid, you know what I mean? Like as a kid, getting graph paper or hex paper even, and just drawing it out. I think that I still wouldn't even use it. But again, like it's really, there's some really genuinely very, very, very good maps. Actually, hold on, I can do like most cloned. Let's see what we got. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Apparently this one is one of the most cloned. Town name. Fair enough. Oh, really? You can't do the region map and then have it lock in that way? I really like this grass texture. How do I get that? Actually, now that I know that I can change the size of that texture, I might have to go back and take a look-see at some of the and some of the textures that I've been using. Because right now I've just got very plain textures, and I did that because I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it at the scale that I wanted. But it is fun to try and think about how much we are actually familiar with maps. There was a time not that far in the past when the concept of viewing an area like a bird flying very high over it was just a foreign concept. Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I love is old ass maps of cities. Just the older the better. It's so fun. I think it's really neat. Look at this one. All right, you guys can't complain. Look at this. Hold on. Take a look. Oh, it only has 1,000. Never mind. Well, actually, it might have flattened some. That's what I should do. Just flatten some. That might get more performance. So that way they all work as one object instead of many. Upgrading map? Upgrade. Hello? Ice, Fire, Wind, Earth. Welcome on in. Hello. That's kind of rad. Interesting. Look at that. Very interesting.
It seems we have a new follower.
It was way louder in my ear than I was ready for. Yeah, so Jody, that might be it. That might be it, exactly. Well, this is a cool effect. I don't like this one. This map's better than mine. I know mine's not done yet. But that's beside the point. Oh, look at this. Never mind. No, they've got so many objects on every single thing. Holy butts. Also, how big is the space itself? Hold on. I want to click on something. Hey! Rita. How you doing? So, okay, so it's a smaller scale than mine. Yeah. They've got everything shrunk down to about half the size that I have. Can't take a 5-second look at something and say it's better than mine? It is, though. Look at it. It's great. I really like it. I'm going to have to work harder on mine. I think there's only 1,000 images total. It's just that they're repeated throughout the map, right? Like some of these are the same tree stamp. Oh. Okay, well, mine's better organized. Because some of the stuff doesn't 100% make sense. Weird. It's fun to zoom out this far and be able to see where it's actually at. Whereas there's like, now it looks ridiculous. I do like how they layered this so that it looks dirty and used. Bam. Bam. Anyway, all right. Well, rad. So, there's just lots. There's just lots. Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right, I'm getting distracted. Can I? I just thought of something else that I might want to take a look at. Because I didn't know that I could change all of this. So then all the water textures. Oh, interesting. And I can change the rotation. That's what I was wondering. Fascinating. Huh. I don't know what scale I actually wanted at. Okay, so this should be like 50, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So then presumably I could just have that be the same and it should totally work first try. God damn it. I'll be playing with that feature quite a bit, I suspect. Huh. Oh, so it goes underneath. Oh, wow. That looks great. You're trapped. That is the rule. You live here now. Oh, I can change the offset too. That's very interesting. So then... Got it. That works exactly how I would want it to. Well, looking at that one and now going back to mine, I don't have so many stamps that I feel like it should be not working that way. I don't know. You want to null it? Wait on. Without having to start documentation. One of the displaced areas should be called the Auxilium Prebibo. It means support toast. I was like, I don't know if I follow that. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Prebibo toast. Okay, sure. I like it. I did work for that one. I've been using a non-zero amount of Latin for everything. So it would be within... Bottom line, just... Maybe. There's the answer to the district names problem. Maybe. It could be a fun little Easter egg. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all my streets and paths and stuff. But road contrast. What do you mean by contrast? That's too large. That's what she said. Okay, so that is... Got it. And then the alpha is just that texture bits, and then the back... Yeah, then the back of it is... You can see through. So it's city tiles versus city tiles contrast. Hold on, I'm learning. Oh, you're good, Schnurfed. Yeah. You're fine. So which one's this one? This one is... I don't know what that is. That was the city tiles. And the city tiles contrast is just... Oh. Weird. I wonder why not have those just be the same thing with filters. Okay. Schnurf. Because I remember, because from Thundercats. Yeah. Oh, and there's just a whole fucking thing that's just textures. But I wasn't able to use the textures. Oh no. Oh no, Necklimdul. Oh no. Oh, that's too large. I feel like even half size is going to be too big. Yeah, nope, that's not going to work. Hold on. I do like that. Well, that's cool, man.
Is that a new subscriber? I see.
Hey, with the Prime
Hello,
sub, dude. Thank you very much.
subscriber.
Appreciate you. Have a good night. Yeah, Necklimdul, I've had that happen, though. I have had exactly that happen before. Let go. Okay. Feel like I'm here a lot, but I guess not. Broken stones. Oh. Oh. Okay, I have to be more careful with. What is it? Nope. There it is. Well, it's going to look better, but I'm going to spend a lot of time on that. Because this is right now, that's just, what's that? That's brown? Nah. Now when we can have small debris light contrast or ground detail multicolored. Ground detail light. Yeah, see, that's too big. Put it like 40. Yeah, it just makes it look like that much more alive, you know? Like there's something there. Game delayed 2 more months for Stonemark. Oh, man. Well, hold on. I think I want to keep on exploring some of this. All the water textures. You know, the water textures. This might be a problem. Because these were too big. I can actually, what I'll do is I could do sure. Yep. That's not bad. If this isn't done, you can see the map is in early access. If this isn't done by the next session, which is a week from tomorrow, then like it's still usable, right? Like, okay, so here's the whole map of the city. The area that we're going to be in is right here. And that's basically it. So. Yeah. It just right now has to be enough to give them an idea. But I would like for it to be enough to like really be something that people could use if they wanted. No, if it's not perfect, then it's not usable. Don't do this to me. Stone Shadow. Gravel Alpha. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. just adds just a little, just some little speckles. Huh. I kind of want to keep on looking at these. I didn't know they had as much flexibility as they do. I was frustrated and I was like, whatever, I'll use brown or whatever. What is this one? Oh, it's like, it's to make it look like it's on paper. Got it. Hey. Yeah. I'm going to play around with that a lot. Dang. Oh, no, I'm going to try to get to bed pretty early today, I think. Just not feeling great. I don't know that that's going to happen, but that's what I'm probably planning on doing. Early for me is like before midnight, though, so, Dark plain grass. Oh, see, now that would normally be too big. But with our new powers... Okay, still don't like it, but now we know. Oh, you know what? I had that. Yeah, so that on. Interesting. This is maybe a little too much grass. Yeah, probably Martin. That'll probably happen. that would happen. Yeah. No, but I'll be able to, like, it's all the texture, all of the solid colors that I've got on here right now. We're gonna be able to really. Yeah, I agree, Annika. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to play around with what I want the streets to look like. Yep. Because I want some to be like more paved, but some to be much more like dirt trodden. You know what I mean? All right. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there because now John's live, so I can raid him. And then I'm gonna try to eat the rest of this food. I just don't feel good. All right. Well, with that, thank you all for popping in and hanging out. Again, super chill stream, just trying to get some work done. I did get a fair amount done. You wouldn't be able to tell by like looking at it, but I did get a fair amount done. So for real though, thank you. Like the roads to different gates could be, yeah, exactly. So hey, thanks again. The D&D campaign is going to be a week from tomorrow. I should make an event on Discord. Yeah, thank you, Annika. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, for real. It was. Thank you for hanging out tonight. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow. About 5:45-ish is as early as I can get going tomorrow. So thank you for hanging out. See you next time. Bye.
side.